So going into the holidays, one of the favorite things that we do is we eat and drink. So let's talk about 3 favorite things that I'm prepping for the holidays. Maybe they'll give you some ideas. So today I want to talk about my favorite food, prime rib. Let's talk about prepping prime rib. And then of course, we always need a couple cocktails because we're gonna have family around. So 2 fun cocktails that I really enjoy. So one of the classic dishes for the holidays is prime rib. And I love prime rib, but it can be kind of a difficult thing to cook. The best way to cook prime rib is a sous vide. And I love technology, so of course I've adopted sous vides a long time ago. The great thing about sous vides is, unlike an oven where you get this big chunk of meat, it's hard to cook like the inner, the middle, and the outer layers all evenly, so you get kind of like a little bit more raw in the middle and then more well done on the outside. The sous vide is a perfect temperature throughout. I mean, it's high school chemistry class, right? Like, it's water, but we don't want to boil it because we're not British. We just want it to be in a bag and sear all those good flavors in there. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this chunk, we're gonna sear it to get those good flavors to come out, then we're gonna package it all up in the bag, and then we're gonna throw it in the sous vide and let it do its thing for 5 hours. Okay, I got to the store early this year, so I love the Thomas Butcher, the guys on the east side of Iowa City. They just opened back up. If you haven't been there, go check them out. Great butchers. But you can get in there early. You can ask them. I like one with a little bit more of the cat fat. That's gonna be up towards the neck here rather than down towards the back, because as you get the prime rib further down, you don't get that kind of nice fat veining here. But this is real good. So this is a boneless, so I don't have to French it or anything. It's all ready to go. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get a nice sear going and get this thing started. So let's prep this. Now that we're waiting, let's go ahead and get our sous vide prepped up. So I got this nice bin, which actually turns out to be pretty handy, although I don't think the meat will fit in there. If it doesn't, we'll put it in a pot. So let's fill it up with water. And so the sous vide connects over Wi-Fi and use it on your mobile phone, and really convenient. All right, now we got the water all filled up in here. Let's get this over here. Now don't forget, you need to put something down on your work surface. Let's grab another kitchen towel, throw it down. Throw it right here. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing plugged in and get it started up. All right, we're gonna let that sear just for a little bit here. All right, we need to get prepped here. So we're gonna go ahead and get a bag going. So I like to use my food saver personally. You can also just use Ziploc bags, but bottom line is you wanna make sure your meat is very, very protected because you don't want any water penetrating because you got this expensive piece of meat. But I'm gonna get these bags are nice and heavy duty. So I'm gonna get a nice big size bag. I think that'll fit all the meat in there. So we're gonna get all the good droppings and all that stuff just thrown right in there. So get this jewel started up here, so we got it plugged in. Let's go ahead and open the app. Loading the app. I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna type in prime rib, because that's what we're cooking. There we go. And we're gonna set the temp. I'm just gonna choose the 136. It's pretty decent chunks. This is gonna take about 6 hours. We'll go ahead and start it. So it just got the thing started here. You can see the water starting to run there, and it's just gonna be nice and warm here. It says it's gonna take about 10 minutes to get the water up to temp. Okay, I'm gonna get this thing sealed up. Let's bring it over here. Nice thing about the food saver is it'll suck all the air right out. All right, now that we got this thing nice and sealed up, you can see it's been air sucked tight, real nice. I'm gonna double bag it. This is a nice piece of meat. So we're gonna get another piece of this out here. We're gonna just put it in another bag. All right, now I got 2 double bags, so I know this thing is real nice, sealed, so water won't expose to it and ruin our meat. Now the real catcher, will it fit in here? Survey says yes, look at that. It fits and it's not touching the jewel, which is what we want, so that's it. Now I'm gonna prep some herbs and we'll do a little egg rub on top and then put the herbs for a nice crust, just throw it in the oven and sear it just real quick to get a nice kind of sear on the exterior with those herbs. But otherwise, the sous vide does all the work. We can just set aside for another 6 hours and relax. All right, let's make some cocktails. All right, so the first one that's really fun, my wife puts a limit on how many guests can have. She has a 2 per guest limit. Stoli Dolis. So what you need is you need to get Stoli vodka and a whole pineapple. Cut all the pineapple up, put it in there, pour all the vodka in here, and then let it sit for a minimum of 3 days. Mine's been sitting here since Friday. And what happened is all the vodka is absorbing the pineapple juice. And when you pour this out, it tastes like watered down pineapple juice. It doesn't even taste like vodka anymore. It tastes amazing. So let's pour some in a shaker, shake it up, see what a cocktail looks like. Give it a little garnish, a little rosemary, and voila. What do you think? Oh, that's good. That is really, really good. All right, let's do our second cocktail. So for our next cocktail, I'm gonna do one that's got some festive red and green in it. And so we have to do strawberries. So we're gonna do my strawberry mint cocktail here. So we need some strawberries. You need to go to the store and buy some mint. Throw it in the glass here. Let's do a couple strawberries. And then you need simple. If you don't know how to make simple, or if you don't want to purchase it, unfortunately I purchased it, but all simple is half water, half sugar. Just put some hot water, nuke it in the microwave, and then throw some sugar in there. And then that makes simple. I already have pre-made simple, so we're just gonna take a little splash of the simple here. A little mint, strawberry. We're gonna use that to just muddle it together here. Get this real great flavor here. Oh, the strawberry and oh, the mint smells so good. I wish you could smell it right now. Get that all mashed in real well together. All right, now that we got that done, we're gonna throw a little gin or vodka in there. Now, I like gin, plus it kind of has like a Christmas taste to it. And you know, my wife likes Ryan Reynolds, so we're gonna use Ryan Reynolds gin here. So a little gin on top, but you can use vodka too, it's whatever you prefer. So I'm just gonna throw, and then we're gonna serve this a cocktail style. And you could do it more like a martini, but I kind of like doing cocktail from time to time. So let's just mix this up real good. I'm gonna just use a solid ice cube there. All right, we're gonna garnish this, so let's go ahead and throw a strawberry, just do a little nick to get that right in the glass, and then, oh, that's good. That's really good. Well, those are my holiday specials and the food and drink that I have prepped for the next couple days with friends and family, and I'm really excited. So hopefully you got some ideas, maybe you could use it, and I hope all of you have a great holiday. If you enjoyed this video, follow me and check out some amazing luxury real estate that we have coming in 2022. Thanks for watching.